Hello, my name is Jeetu Abraham, and in this video I'd like to show you the mixed signal capability or the logic analysis of the RTO oscilloscope. For this I've actually used the logic pods that are available for the RTO series. So here we have one set of these pods which has 8 channels, if you may, so D0 to D7 currently connected, and you'll also get another one which goes from D8 to D15. And the LEDs, the green LEDs, highlights which ones are actually active on that particular pod, and then we have a common ground or individual grounds that we can connect to each of those probes. Now, once we've got that configured and connected to our board, we can then go into the logic button on the machine, and then we can actually configure each of the 8 lines, if you may, that's coming through. So here we can individually connect them, or we can actually just press that one button and we get D0 to D7 enabled. We can either have a common threshold, or we could have in groups of 4 for the threshold settings. And once I minimize this, you can actually see the logic signals that are there, and we can maximize it using a horizontal block there, or move it around the display, or individually pick them up and move them around if need be. So with this, we can actually see each of the lines 0 to 7, and then we can additionally display a final bus value. So a decoded bus value that can be generated on the display there. And once we have a valid capture, we can then go into this here and actually see all the different hex values that can actually be displayed onto the waveform. So the decoded values for each of the bus lines that are there. The other method that you can also do is to actually display the bus as an analog trace. So in here, you can actually change the representation to an analog waveform, and then you can actually see, once I zoom out, you see the analog representation of that digital waveform that's been actually created. And then we see all the different states and how it ramps up and how it ramps down and so on, quite in sync with what I have in the analog trace, if you may. So there you have it, the nice powerful system that we have with the mixed signal capabilities. It's important to note that the mixed signal is upgradable, so it can be added on later on to any RTO scopes. So it's an FPGA slot that slots at the back, and then it can be upgraded for your use at any point in time.